Yeah, double honors to the elders and apostles of the Brimstone, shalom also to the one-third Israelites, which include the Judas children, Israel, called Nikos, Latinus, Litnians, who are still oppressed together according to the book of Jeremiah 50 and 33. But to whom is the later then for adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, declaring the covenants, according to the book of Romans, chapter 9, just in case you don't read. Okay. Also the blood descendants who would not appear as light, but receive land goes back to Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel. Okay, if you don't know. Um, yeah, on their father's side. Shalom to you. Today we wanna read about the Sabbath day. Okay, because we have to keep it more serious. We have to keep it more in remembrance, right? Because sometimes you know it. Okay, you are a little bit too light with this, a little bit too what is it? You take things not so serious maybe as you should sometimes with with this day which appears every week, okay, at least, which is really uh important to you know of course it's a lot if you think about that you have it every week. It's a lot, you have it once every week. That's not you know that's actually a lot uh, if you have 4 weeks in 1 month and 12 months in 1 year. Okay, that's actually a lot. So the more you have to keep in remembrance that even when it is a lot, okay, this is the one and the only thing where we know, okay, that this is talking about our rest here, okay, our everlasting rest. So it's a sign and it's a really important day, basically to him, right? And this is right. Yeah, this is Exodus 28 to 11. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Mark 2:27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath day was made for man and not man for the Sabbath. If, Isaiah 58 and 13 to 14. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy, the Lord honorable, and shalt honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. Matthew 28 and 1. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the brook. Hebrews 4 1 to 16. Let us therefore fear, lest the promise being left us of entering into his rest, and any of you should seem to come short of it. Matthew 5:17 to 19. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Hebrews 4 and 9. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God, which is, like I said, seventh day. Okay. Luke 4 and 16. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and as his custom was, he went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read. Luke 23 and 56. And they returned and prepared spices and ointments and rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment. Okay, so this was always a commandment, of course. Like Yahushua said, he wasn't coming to destroy not just even a dot of the law, okay? So it's everything like it always was. Mark 2 and 28. Therefore the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. Okay, like the scripture says that Yahweh gave Yahushua all the judgment, um yeah, all the might, so to speak. Colossians, or Yahushua is all the might because Still you have Yahushua being not all knowing, but basically he gives everything to him, judgment and the keys. The scripture tells you that he has the keys to death and things like that. Okay. Colossians 2, 16 to 17, let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink, or in respect of an holiday or of the new moon of the Sabbath days. And this doesn't talk about nobody should judge you if you don't keep the Sabbath, okay? You're just doing uh, things wrong and you don't read the context. Acts 17 and 2, and Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures. Matthew 24 and 20, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, which talks about this time. Okay. Acts 13, 42. Okay, like the scripture says, also don't go back in your house to, oh, I have to get my phone, oh, uh, I have to get my backpack, oh, I have to go back to get my lighter. Okay, when the scripture says, if it's that day, uh, the day of the day, that day, okay, then you don't go back at all, okay, because whatever you're doing right now, it is perfect, okay, it is perfect, and it's no need for you to go back inside to, pick whatever the F up, because Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua is anyway the one who protects and uh, provides to you, man, whatever it then might be. Yeah, but you better believe if you go back to take to to take uh your world your worldly things, like, yeah, like something, like I said, I give you some examples. Okay, nothing is really needed. Okay, it doesn't matter even what it is, man. Anyway, that's okay. Just remember the wife of Lot. Okay, just that you get another example. That was what I mean. Acts 13 and 42. And when the Jews were gone out of the synagogue, the Gentiles besought that these words might be preached to them the next Sabbath. Exodus 20 and 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus 20 and 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, and in it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Okay, it basically gives you uh, and yeah, it explains, basically the commandment itself, what to do, what not to do. Basically, no working, no cooking, no turning on uh, the cooking plate, or different things. Okay. Revelation 14 and 12. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahushua. Exodus 31 and 16. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. Yeah, this is also, like I said, a sign between uh, us and him, that basically we are one of these enduring soldiers, basically. So, uh, you know, depends what verse you're reading here, but it gives you the um, it gives you it explains to you that there are only a few people who, uh, the later it gets, okay, the more time we still have until Yahushai okay, appears out of the clouds. Okay, um, okay, and it's only a few people that are to the end doing the commandments, which it is also a commandment to preach God, to preach the gospel. Okay, with the name Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. Okay, it can't be that you just keep the commandments and you think, oh, I'm saved because I keep the commandments. That's good. Okay, the scripture tells you that uh, really the whole duty of a man is to keep the commandments. Okay, but guess what? Okay, like I said, Yahweh gave all judgment to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai told us the way, and the way is to preach the gospel and follow him. Okay, because you can't be righteous by keeping the law. Okay, just you waking up in the morning could be sin already. Okay, like I said, you may think, oh, today I don't have to shower because really there was no sperm coming out of me, you know. But really, you you just think that's the case, but actually there was sperm going out of your body. You have to keep the shower today, so the first sin is already fulfilled. Then you have also your childhood where you get a lot of sins without knowing it. Okay, so all these people thinking that they can be righteous to the law. Okay, if there's just one dot in their life of sin, it's already over and you lost. Okay, and guess what? Nobody was able to do that. Exactly, but Yahweh Shai. So if anybody could say I'm righteous to the law, it would be Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Shai is right now with the Father on his right side, being yeah, being in the position he actually was at all time, which is way higher than our position, even before we went into these chains of darkness, which means this you know, ugly body right now, okay? Weak and ugly body. Okay, sinful flesh, however you want to call it. Anyway, with that, I want to say shalom and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I hope you get the message. Okay, and yeah, you see Leviticus 22 and 2, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, holy convocation. You shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Okay, so shalom, man.